That green gunk should not be there, and in this video we're going to do everything we can to get rid of it. Right, this cow is very lame indeed. It's not obvious what the problem is, and here is exactly what you as a farmer, dairyman, vet or hoof trimmer should be doing to fix her. First off, we're going to get it back to being balanced. Clearly that left hand digit is larger than the right hand one, and actually the right one is slightly too big as well. So we're going to cut it back to the right height, the right angle and the right length, which is what I'm doing right now. Cows' feet should measure approximately 75 to 85 millimeters from where their hair meets the horn all the way down to the toe, and if they're not, then they simply need to be cut back until they are. Next up, and I hate to point the obvious out here, but cows have not evolved to walk on concrete, and as such we need to modify the soles of their feet to accommodate their new environments. The pedal bone is the main bone inside a cow's hoof capsule, and on the base of it it's nice and flat and smooth, but towards the rear of it there's a thing called the flexor tuberosity, a little bony bit basically attaching their hamstring to the base of their foot, and that sticks down into their soles. Outside, the grass would allow for the flex in the sole and avoid any bruising, but as we don't have grass, we carve out this dishing effect in the sole of their foot to allow for that flexing. And now that the routine part of the trim is out of the way, we can all, including the cow, get on with why we are here in the first place, dealing with the real lameness issue that is affecting this cow with every single step. Common sense and experience tells me that something is hiding under this black spot. Get some blue roll, please, Kia. The fluid we can all see bubbling out of that cavity is from a build-up of white cells dying in an epic fight against the infection which has been within this cow's hoof capsule. The build-up of pressure that fluid causes is where the real pain comes from for this unsuspecting cow. When you get a spot on your skin, it's sore because of the inflammation and the pressure build-up that inflammation has brought about it. Usually there's only an absolute speck of pus released from the spot, so just imagine how much pressure this must have caused to this hoof. And as you can see, she's not exactly enjoying me touching it. Trimming out this problem is not removing the issue. This is the symptom. It's the symptom of what is a much greater problem. There has been too much weight on this interior claw and the white line itself. It's been torn away at, it's been bruised, and that has caused this infection to occur in the first place. To fix this problem properly, we need to get all of the weight away from this area and allow the good claw to bear the majority of the cow's weight so that the lesion can begin the healing process. By the way, wow, I cannot believe how many people have bought Hoof Grip Pro. It is crazy. Tens of thousands of these cartridges are all over the world now, and the feedback is immense. So I love all the photos, I love all the videos that you send of me using it, so keep sending them to either thehoofgp@gmail.com or to my Facebook page in the messages, because I really do like seeing it all over the place. Helping people to do their jobs more easily is an absolute win. If you leave lameness like this completely unattended and don't trim their feet, then the problem tracks all the way down the interior of the sole and you end up removing a huge amount of hoof horn. Luckily in this cow's case though, we've caught it pretty early on, so the problem is fairly localized. Although as you can tell, it's definitely not completely minor. The cracking I'm removing right now isn't a problem in itself, but because we've applied that block, we might as well remove the majority of the cracking so that it doesn't have any opportunity whatsoever to materialise into something more devious. And with that said, this is a fairly clean and tidy trim. Unfortunately, I as a hoof trimmer cannot control everything that's going on within a cow's hoof, and sometimes the trim is much cleaner and tidier than that. But sometimes it's a great deal messier. All I do know is right now this cow has begun her road to recovery. Thanks for watching The Hoof GP.